decorators and a microphone. The UK's first painting and decorating podcast with Trev and Ryan.
Hi guys, sorry for last week. Ryan needs to make an apology and he will do that now.
I was poorly.
Sick.
I was very ill.
How sick were you? I was sleeping with my sister. That's how sick I was.
Thank you for shouting into the mic. Yeah, I mean, if anything, I went home on Friday morning. We got to the job, and I feel bad that I'm not there, helping push jobs on, because I know there's a lot of work going on. We need to get going, but got there and there wasn't that much to do that day, and I've done some filling, and I was just aching, and I mean,
not COVID.
You know what I'm.
Yeah.
I don't normally have time off. I normally want to just work through it. And
you've got a lot of faults, but one of them is not giving up on the job. You will drag yourself into work.
I will get there. Not saying I'll do much work when I'm there, ill or not. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there in body, maybe not in mind.
Exactly.
But yeah, I had to go home and I slept most of Friday, slept most of Saturday, and most of Sunday spent in bed. And yeah, I was not very well. Really boring fucking Grand Prix as well on Sunday, which I was hoping for something good on Sunday,
but now
it's kind of shite.
He's better.
Well, I've still got a bit of a cough
and a bit of a.
But
yeah,
I'm better than I have been.
So that's why there was no podcast last week.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have made more effort and told people. I think I told. Well, no, fuck you. If you didn't actually, bother to get in touch with me and find out what happened to the podcast, then yeah, bollocks.
Yeah. Why should we tell you?
Exactly. The only person that was concerned was John.
Yeah.
Big up John Mears.
I think Marie called me up and big up Dragonfly Decorators as well. And
I had a message from Chris from Mercer, who thought he's a podcast or two behind because he messaged saying Max can fuck off. He thought that was quite funny. So yeah. Hello Chris, if you're listening. We hope to see you soon at the P&D show. Yeah.
Which seems to be again we're sleeping in the back of the van.
No, we're not. We will. Yes.
We will find a Britannia with their fried chicken pillows and their 80s. What do they call it?
What?
Sort of like that bar, but it was a bit more like a variety show ballroom type thing, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, their marble floor.
Bingo on a Friday.
Yeah.
Comedy on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And then a cover act on a.
Well, actually, it turns out quite a few people are going to be too busy to go, which I find. Guys, come on, look, you're not too busy to go. Just go because you owe it to yourselves. You've been busy. Have a couple of days. No one's going to die over a couple of days off, are they?
Who gives a fuck about work? Really?
Come on. Just get there. You're going to have a laugh. Just get there, and you owe it to your self-development. Because, if you're not there, you can't. How on earth do you know what the latest innovations are in the painting, decorating world if you're not there?
I have actually nothing this week.
Well, fucking hell, nor do I.
Right, so that's the podcast.
Well, that won't stop us. We normally we'll wing something out, right?
We'll get there somewhere. I'm gonna turn myself down. Lovely, thanks for that. Do you wanna maybe ask to mute you before you start picking your teeth with around a bit of letter?
No, yeah, it's me. Sworn from the van.
You sworn?
Yeah, because I got to pay my road tax.
Oh.
Well, I've just had chicken fajitas for tea.
For cheaters.
Oh.
Yeah, great.
You could hear that, couldn't you? That was.
You could.
I tell you, these mics are great, aren't they?
They're really great. Every gross fucking thing you do.
We could do that. What's it?
Oh fuck no.
PSRM.
Yeah, that's the one.
That old. You get a lot of that on TikTok, don't you? Have you seen them on TikTok?
No, because I'm not a 14-year-old girl, so I don't go on TikTok.
Oh, you go on TikTok and there's a girl going. No, there's not a girl.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
but they do that. They go.
Can we talk about something decorating related, please?
Yes, I'm going to say this now.
So have you seen Foster? Foster have come out with a sash brush. They go, that's my bit of news.
Threw that in there, right? No, I haven't. Right.
Just to try and shut you the fuck up.
And you thought decorating news was going to be boring. Hello, have you seen Foster have come out with a new sash brush? No, right, I haven't, and I don't really care.
So what have you been up to for the past week?
What I've been up to? Finished that flipping big job in Medstead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we're going. We're going gatting on Sunday, aren't we?
Gatting.
Gatting.
What's gatting?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. No, we're not. That's what he doesn't want.
And Biggie Smalls.
No, he doesn't.
When I bust my gat, motherfuckers take dirt naps.
He doesn't want that, right? He doesn't want you to be Biggie Smalls.
No. I'm gonna.
I think you're going. I think it's two worlds colliding. If that's what you think.
I was more hoping that you'd be at the other end of the fucking range and make it dance.
And when he said a Colt 45, no, it was a Magnum.
It was like a 44 Magnum, but that's more to the. Oh, it's alright. I'll mute you. It's more to the size of the round. Then
I thought it's like a Clint Eastwood fucking.
Yeah, but so the 44 Magnum is like when everyone thinks it's Clint Eastwood big fucking chrome thing.
That's
but
what I
he's
thought.
Talking, you know, like the.
We've not even told him what we're doing.
You think it's more like the like the cowboy repeaters where they like flick the bottom out. Yeah. Yeah.
No. I want to be Clint Eastwood.
I think they call it a trapdoor.
I want to be Clint. Make my
Trapdoor
day
repeater.
punk.
Do you want? How about we just get you some fucking toothpicks up here? Because that's the third thing you tried picking your fucking teeth with. You.
Tell you what, that never worked either.
No, I'll tell you what's really good. A bit of roach card.
No, it's done. We're all right.
I've muted the wrong person there for the cough. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. What with me picking my teeth and you trying to cough?
coughing,
Yeah, great. Sorry, guys. So yeah, we're working for a customer. Well, I've been working for a customer called John. Ryan did a couple of days.
Yeah, came up and gave you a hand.
And he's invited us to go shooting on Sunday.
Yeah, and so I've been clay pigeon shooting. I went with my sister because she got divorced from her cunt of a husband.
What? Yeah.
You're a complete bell end.
Yeah. If you're beating your missus, don't do it. Stop now. You just end up being a wanker.
Yeah. Oh, I think he was a wanker before that, and I think he's a wanker still after that. So
yeah. I mean,
if you see a man called Steve Bone kicking about, give him a slap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give him a call out.
He's a bald, skinny, ferret-looking fucker. Hit him.
Yeah, please. He likes to hit women, so let's see if he likes to get it.
Yeah. He likes to hit women.
It's a bit different when you get punched back, isn't it? That's the.
Yeah, you're not used to that, are you, little cunt? Anyway.
Yeah, where's that? Allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly.
Oh, no,
he fucking did
do
do
it. By
it.
the police, didn't he?
Yeah, he got done by the police.
Yeah.
He went on a, what do you call it? What's that?
Domestic violence awareness course or some bullshit.
Prick. Yeah, exactly. No.
Well.
Fucking that went a bit dark all of a sudden, didn't it?
Trying to think of what else we've.
Probably best not to say that.
I started back working on Wednesday, I think. Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Friday, and it's only because I fucking shot myself in the foot. I go, I got to. Dad was on an outside, and he's I don't know if I'll get it done. It's raining next week. So I was like, all right, I can't give you a day.
I didn't say that, but anyway, we'll let
Yeah,
Ryan
you
make
did.
himself. No,
What did you say?
When you said yesterday I'm not working tomorrow, I said, well, you can come and have a day with me if you want. It'd be really helpful. Not. I mean, that's probably what I said. It'd be really helpful, and then that's what you heard was.
That's what I normally hear from you.
Yeah, exactly.
But
we did have a good day, didn't we?
Yeah.
We
I
got
don't
on
know
all right.
why the fuck you're starting an outside on the 15th of October, but that's up to you, I guess.
Well, I've been trying to put them off all year. And it's come to a point now when I've got to fucking do it.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah.
So we had a message from someone on it. This is how short we are. I'm already going on to the Instagram messages.
Jesus, right?
Do we have any emails? Did you check?
No, I
Did you
well, I
bother
can't
checking?
turn the fucking PC off, and I don't think we did.
A message from PTP.
Yeah.
Pete the Painter.
Oh,
I think that
yeah.
stands for.
He sent some really nice photographs, right?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Basically, this was on a Friday. He says he went to Rab Arts in Warminster.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know either.
We
of those.
passed up on the way to Sharon's.
What, Warminster?
Yeah. That's apparently years ago in the 80s. That's where all the UFOs were spotted. Are you a fucking alien?
Warminster.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I remember it.
Stonehenge that way.
Yeah. Because it's like Rendlesham Forest.
No, that's north. That's way north.
But there's a lot of UFO things as well, because there's a RAF base there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And they thought of it wasn't actually UFOs. It was that they were spraying LSD into the air, and people were walking around the woods tripping their fucking tits off.
Where's that one come from? I know the Rendell Forest UFO thing, but I've
Rendlesham
never heard of
Forest.
them.
But that's what they reckon. That's why they reckon that everyone saw UFOs. It wasn't UFOs. They were just tripping their fucking tits.
Why would you spray UFO? Why would you spray LSD into the air?
I don't know. Have you seen there's like, so MK Ultra was this whole fucking like an umbrella of mind control experiments that the CIA tried, and a lot of the people.
Is this America?
Yeah,
Right.
So a lot of the people, like, they reckon Lee Harvey Oswald was in MK Ultra,
Right.
and a lot of like serial killers and shit like that in America were in MK Ultra. But one of the experiments in MK Ultra is they flooded a house and put a dolphin in there and fed the dolphin acid to try and see if you could communicate with dolphins. But then eventually, because it was just a lone male dolphin, and this sounds like bullshit, but you can fucking, they released the documents for it. You can go and look at the fucking directly from the American government. But because this male dolphin ended up getting so lonely in this house, it started getting sexually frustrated. So its handler started wanking off the dolphin in this fucking flooded house. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Which one was on LSD?
The dolphin.
You sure the handler one? Because I'd have to be.
What, to wank
wank off a dolphin.
Wank off a dolphin.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
And how would you know that a dolphin wants wanking off?
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It could communicate with them because of all the acid.
Fucking now.
Uh,
I used to have a mate that was in the.
oh, sorry. Hold on.
No. I had a mate who was in the Navy, and he got paid extra money to go to Portland Down and do experiments on himself. Not on himself, but have
Yeah.
experiments carried out on him. And I'm quite surprised the amount of people that actually died at Portland Down without you actually knowing about it too much. And
accident. There was an accident. Yeah.
yeah, he's
Fell off the side of the ship.
yeah. I mean, he got paid good money to go to Portland Down,
Yeah.
but
I wouldn't fucking touch anything that they do. It's
Yeah.
nuts.
yeah, but yeah.
Anyway,
this is
went to
also-
Rabbits in Warminster on my way to work this morning to get some paint mixed. Matched the colour perfectly last night. Went in with a colour code. Had it mixed in Ticarella, Everall, Aqua. Spot on, all going well. Took it to the job. Did all my prep, sanded down, cleaned up. Got it looking all lovely. Took the lid off the paint, only to find that they put the label on. No colour in the tin.
Oh dear, that's not good. On a Friday.
Correct base, correct sticker, no pigment. So I reckon I sent a message back to him saying I reckon they gave it a shake as well.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, just to add insult to injury.
Down that way, innit? It's like you got to go fucking 4 hours to a merchant's or something.
Well, when I was down there last week, I went to Churro. Yeah,
Yeah.
Churro DDC.
I like churros.
They could have been more friendly. It was amazing. They took me around the back. He said, come and have a look at the
Are
thing.
you from where they've got electricity?
Oh, what's it like?
What's that internet like?
Oh, it's fun.
I heard that internet. It's really good.
I do a podcast. If you had the internet, you could probably hear us. I tell you what, I write you a script we use every week, and I'll send it to you by pigeon post.
Turns out when we've got no content, we just take the piss out of people.
Turns out when we have got content, we just take the piss out of people. Ian Crump.
Yeah. Apparently, I got a message saying that the Al Walker Harris podcast is one of the best. So we've gone from one of the best recently. This one's probably going to be more down there, but at least you're going to have us chatting for an hour.
Can you give him a call? See if he's free.
Drive up from the fucking.
I thought
New
the
Forest.
best one was the Marathi one.
Moretti one, that was
Yeah.
good. And we had a couple of good ones recently.
Yeah, I know. So you have been spoiled. So there's going to be a shit one.
Yeah.
It's like decorating. You have some good ones, good ones.
A couple of good jobs and then a load
Yeah,
of shit
and then
ones.
you get a load of shit ones. So yeah, you're used to it.
Yeah.
We have got. Are we going to save that for the extras?
What's that?
That message you had about driving on the phone.
Oh yeah, we'll leave that. I think maybe I overreacted a little bit, but we'll see.
No, I
We'll
don't
have a
think
chat.
you did at all.
The thing that I found funny, so I don't know if you people.
We're not going to make more of that. We're just going to move on.
We'll just move on.
Okay.
I don't know if people have seen this picture that was floating around the last couple of days, but it was
I like your voice, by the way.
someone going.
It sounds like midnight radio. Hi, I'm right. It's like your
You're
balls have
gonna-
actually dropped properly.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it.
I can't make the joke that I got a big cock because I got mine from you, and you
Yeah.
definitely know
I
you've
haven't got a
small.
big cock. No. Yeah.
It turns out all I need to do is be dog fucking ill, and then it just sounds alright. I might actually listen to this podcast
because it doesn't sound like you
it
at
doesn't
all.
sound like me, and I might not hate my fucking voice.
No, it sounds good. What were we talking about?
Where it was a little screenshot for a message from a customer going, "Hi Martin, could you provide a breakdown of the cost, please?"
Oh yeah.
And he goes, "Yes, John. Hello. Price to do the job $2,490. Price not to do the job $0.
Yeah.
Regards."
No, it was yeah.
And the thing I found funny is that on Decorators Forum, on Facebook forums and stuff, is that
Everybody
all
loved
the
it.
tradesmen loved it, and I thought, oh, that's a fucking great idea. I think that's really good. But then I went on a website called Reddit,
Which you love.
Yeah, I do like it. Well, I prefer using that over Facebook and stuff because it's just formatted a little differently, less cunts. Because imagine Facebook, but not only is there a like button, there's a dislike button, so you can downvote stuff as well as upvote it. And there was on a forum on that, and it's mostly customers and stuff, like fucking general public, and they fucking hated it. They thought, oh well, I think I'll go with the £0 option then, he's not ever getting any fucking work off of me and shit like that. And I jumped straight in just to basically, because it's Thursday, I was really fucking bored, so I decided to start commenting on Reddit. And I think it might be one of the most fucking interacted with set of comments I've ever put on there. But yeah,
yeah, but then, like I said to you, if that's the sort, I don't want to work for them sort of customers anyway.
Exactly.
If that's what they're going to be, if they're going to be penny pinching fuckers, I don't want to work with those
it's
sort
quite
of people.
funny because there are a few tradesmen on there as well that said, "Oh yeah, I see where he's coming from," and every one of them was downvoted. I got downvoted to fuck on there as well.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
The only one I got sort of any sort of reasonable response on was I basically said, like, just from the other side of it, you can break down a quote for someone and you spend an hour doing it and then they still don't like your price, so you just wasted an hour of your time for nothing.
Yeah.
And breaking down a price, what, you want me to include all of my overheads in there? Do you want to see what profit I'm making? Do you want my profit margin as well? Like,
and you don't go to a fucking restaurant, do you, and say, oh, by the way,
yeah, can I have a
can you break down your menu, please?
Yeah.
You get told to fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. And I tried saying that, oh, well, don't go and spend fucking $2,000 at a restaurant, do you? Well, the principle's still the same.
Didn't let you down, did
I'm
I?
going to throw that in the fucking bonfire.
Didn't let you down, did I? No, it is bollocks, isn't it? It is absolute. Why you don't need to. You don't go to Sainsbury's and say, oh, by the way, what's the cost price of your fucking ham? It's rubbish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and also, like I say, if you've got to actually sit down and think, is that the sort of customers you want to work for? Do you want to work for the penny pinching, knowing everything about your business? The price is the price. Take it or fucking leave it. Seriously.
No, I'm trying to think.
Don't be afraid to walk away.
Sorry. Can't help it.
Well, I've got the title for this podcast, haven't I?
What?
The flu podcast is quite easy. You made it easy for me this week. Ooh, I think, what should I call the podcast this week?
Well, you could just call it podcast 100 and whatever. We're well past our fucking 100th
What?
birthday.
Like Brothers in the Brush?
Brothers of the Brush.
Are you fucking mental or something? I put it like Brothers in the Brush. Hello, this is Brothers in the Brush.
I'll tell you what else I've been watching that are quite cool.
What?
This is how far. This is like, you can tell that I've not worked. I from Friday to Wednesday. Well, Friday to Tuesday. I work Wednesday, Thursday.
And Friday. You've worked today?
Yeah, no, from last Friday.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Billy Milligan documentary on Netflix.
What's that?
Basically, I can't remember. I think it's called like the many faces of a murderer or something like that. But if you just put Billy Milligan into the Netflix search, it'll come up. And basically, this bloke, there were a series of rapes around some university in America, and it is a proper like Netflix limited series, them bullshit like Making a Murderer type things there is. And it's quite funny because you can take the piss out of it, because there's like one news clip they had on, and it was like 4 women have been raped around campus. The man known as the campus rapist. You could tell it was the fucking 70s, couldn't you? Because they were that fucking news, and now it'd be the the back alley dark corner rapist. No, the bloke that's been raping people around campus is just called the campus rapist. Not that bothered.
Yeah.
Couldn't be asked. The bloke who comes up with the names was off this air today, so we just fucking phoned it in. But basically, when they arrested him, he just sort of, like, they found out who he was and blah blah blah. They arrested him. They just sort of, he wasn't really that bothered. He just sort of went in and complied with it all. But long story short, it turns out that he has split personalities, 24 personalities.
Fucking
but
hell.
but distinct personalities, and certain ones.
Certain ones hated the other one and didn't talk to the other one, and
they didn't know about the others, so the personalities would call it being let on the spot,
right?
And which is like the spotlight, which is controlling the body. Because that's the time you can control the body. And there was one controlling personality called Arthur, and Arthur smoked. But then there are a couple of ones where they were kids and they didn't smoke. They didn't like the smell of smoke. They hated smoke. And yeah, they were distinct, and his voice had changed, and you could see his sort of facial expressions change and stuff. And there would be things like when they took him to the prison, all the prisoners were cuffed up in pairs. Yeah. So they get to the prison on the bus, and they're coming off the bus in pairs, and then one bloke comes off, and Billy's just stood at the back of the van, just stood up, no cuffs on. He slipped out of them, and then they put him in because he kept trying to. They say that whenever Billy gets on the spot, he tries to kill himself. And he hasn't been in full control since he was about 14. I think he's 26 now when it all kicked off. Right. So, for 12 years...
Billy's been quiet.
He's been not really in his body. And, yeah, one of the personalities was the one that got him out of when they were cuffed up. So they put him in a straitjacket after he tried to kill himself, and then they go in the next morning into the cell, and he's using the straitjacket as a pillow. He's just there asleep. And... one of the ways he tried to kill himself was he smashed a porcelain toilet with his bare hands.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. And you imagine the fucking strength that it takes to do that. And one of the characters, he was called Reagan, and he was a Serbian or like Eastern European. And it wasn't someone putting on an Eastern European accent. It was an Eastern European accent. And apparently he could control his adrenaline to give him like super strength in quotes, but would be the strong one. They called him the keeper of rage, and then Tommy, who was an 8-year-old boy, he was the keeper of pain. So whenever they hurt themselves, Tommy would go on the spot and deal with all of the pain.
Fucking hell. Now I don't know whether to be impressed with that or because it just shows the power of your brain, doesn't it? Do we actually know the full power of our?
No, not at all.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
so is he actually? I know what he done was wrong and everything else, but do you think he was sort of like more advanced than us, or?
But that's the thing. So they gave him IQ tests at various times,
depending on what
personality was coming out, and it would test completely differently. And when they arrested him, one of the detectives went into his apartment to sort of search around because they found the credit cards of the girls that he raped. Yeah. So obviously
So who was the rapist personality?
They nailed him. It was, I think it was like a 16-year-old girl. Because so Reagan would go and rob people because Billy was struggling with money. Yeah. But then this girl would take over, but she was able to take over without Arthur, this controlling personality, knowing, and she was just really lonely. So she done it because she wasn't feeling loved and couldn't feel affection.
Now.
But so the detective goes into his apartment and sees artwork on the wall that is fantastic, to the point where the detective's like, where has he stolen this from? Yeah. But it's not. It's one of the personalities. So Billy always liked to draw. But some days they give him paper and a bit of a pen or whatever, and he'd draw like a kid, and it'd be like stick figures and stuff. And then another time, I think the personality's name was like Alan or something, and he'd come through, and it'd be like Da Vinci's masterpieces, and it'd be beautiful and really nice, and
So what happened to him? Did he get?
I think he got put into they spent. Obviously, he wasn't released, but he was put into a mental institution, and then Because
Yeah, but was he mental? That's the thing.
he was, yeah, oh yeah, he was complete split personality. He's like Billy didn't.
Yeah, but does that make it? I'm not. Does that
Like-
make him mental? Does that make him thinking, "Fucking hell, he's actually got access to all these different"?
Billy didn't know that he had split personality. He would just have he would just think.
So
he had
really, all he
huge
was
cases
a
of-
vessel for all these other personalities.
Yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
the sort of body that everybody worked through.
And it was how it came about basically was that his mum married a bloke that was really abusive to the point where, because Billy had a brother and a sister as well, to the point where they were all just sat on the stairs watching this bloke slam his mum's head into the fucking tiles. And like the sister reckons that's when he fucking split. That's when he broke. He couldn't handle it, and something else took over. But that's why, and it like you can look at it the purely like medical view of that, like split personality, blah blah blah. But I've said it before, and I'm a big believer that we're receivers of consciousness. We're not generators of consciousness. Like your body doesn't generate your spirit; it comes from some other place, and we're just like a radio. We're just receiving that signal. So when you go through that traumatic experience, especially when you're young, that's why a lot of people say, "Oh, kids make it up," and blah blah blah. But there's that whole thing of kids saying like, "Oh yeah, you know."
Did you see
before me when there was the other one inside your mummy, and like the mum would have a miscarriage a year before or 2 years before. When I was the other baby mummy, and you're just like, "How the fuck do you know that?"
Yeah, but
No
kids
one's
are meant to
ever
be
said it.
more receptive to that sort of shit, aren't they?
Because that
are
that consciousness is just starting to come in, so it's still a little bit open and and you're not sort of pushed down by reality and like, oh, this is real, this is real, this is not real, this is imaginary, this is fake, this is blah blah blah.
Yeah,
You're still sort of open and receptive to all of those different ideas.
Tell you, you'll be proud of me because today I got told by someone we were talking to. I talked to so many fucking people I can't remember, but Mum's got all those different pictures on the stairs. My missus loves it. She's got pictures of the grandchildren.
Little squares, aren't they?
Yeah, these little Velcro squares you stick onto the wall, and you can get that tile somewhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
And she's got this picture up the stairs. I mean, it looks very nice. And about a year ago, one kept falling off the wall, and then we got told that it was someone trying to get our attention.
Right.
So, I don't know who told us, but someone said,
what was the picture?
the one that fell off the wall before was one of, I think, Mum and her granddad.
Oh.
But anyway, the one that fell off. Anyway, so we got told to be more receptive, and so last night, the one of Lucas and Jake fell off the wall.
Yeah.
So, and then got up this morning, and again, it was on the stairs. It fell off the wall. So I said, right. I said, if you're going to try and send us a message, what are you trying to tell me?
Yeah.
So I was trying to be open and honest because Marie said, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very closed off.
Yeah.
Marie, if you're listening, I don't know if you are because you said you can't.
Well, this is a free, so.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Marie. So I was trying to be open, and Mum said, "All right." Yeah, Mum said, "I'm right. I might go off to work." I said, "Don't leave me in the house on my own." I said, "I'm." But yeah, so just trying to say that I'm trying to be open and receptive to anybody that's trying to talk to me, as long as there's an adult about. Because if there's not, I'm not interested. But yeah, so it's just funny how
I don't know if I'm the only one that does this as well, but like a woman I was papering her living room, and quite recently, I think within the year before that I'd been there, both her dad and her husband had died, unfortunately. But she had both of their fucking urns sat there. And there were two entrances into this living room. One goes into the kitchen, one goes into the hall. And when you just feel... You normally when a customer and he's watching you just to see what you're fucking doing. And I turned around thinking someone's there. No, someone was not there. 4 or 5 times this fucking happened through the day. And I just turned around and I was thinking the bloke's name was like John or something. Like, look, John, I'm not here to hurt her or anything. I'm just fucking trying to make the room look good. I'm going to paper it and I'm going to be fucking gone. Just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. I'm just in it, just trying to do a good job. And yeah, I didn't. It's just maybe it's just something I fucking said to myself.
But it sounds nuts, doesn't it? But if you're in the house on your own, who's going to know?
Exactly, yeah.
Who cares? Just say it, and you might make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
And also, they might fuck off.
The thing that gets right, so there's a whole like, oh yeah, no, it's not real. I don't believe in any of that shit. Blah 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 blah. So if I told you before Marie Curie was a thing, right? If I said, right, well, there's this thing that basically there's these certain types of rocks that you can find, and these rocks emit an energy, and this energy you can use to heat up water, and then use that water to power turbines and get electricity. But yeah, these rocks are just anywhere, and you can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't taste it, you can't feel it, but these rocks emit an energy.
Yeah.
And you think it's bullshit, but then there's radiation. Or, oh yeah, well there's this thing that fucking, it's like a power, and it goes all through our bodies, and it sort of makes us think and makes our muscles move. But if you also put this thing in a box with some lead and some acid, then you can store that and use it to heat up coils of wire that then make it light.
Yeah.
And you go, well, what the fuck are you on about? But...
Yeah.
You know, just because we don't know things now doesn't mean they don't. We're not at a pinnacle of
understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we don't know.
Yeah. It is a bit strange. It really is a little bit. Yeah. I think all you got to do is just be a little bit more open-minded.
Yeah. Just don't throw
That's
everything away as bullshit.
Fucking bullshit.
And that's the other thing as well, is that it seems to be that a lot of the stuff like feels like it's got a consciousness to it. It's got like a control to it. It's not just like a leaf fluttering in the wind. So whenever you try and measure it or try and prove it or try and get pictures of it, it's like, nah, fuck you, I ain't doing that. And it'll stop doing it.
Yeah.
And then the moment you stop trying to, record it and track it,
it'll start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The world is a funny place.
Yeah. You sound a bit kooky when you say it, but I'm a big believer in energies and things like that. Like, there's the Global Consciousness Project, which is, I can't remember what it's. I can't remember the fucking name of all of it. I can't be asked. But basically, what they try and do, because there's a whole thing of like, the intent, where if you people like visualize things and they've got like vision boards and things like that, and you picture that, and you put
what's that fucking cosmic ordering?
Maybe I don't.
It's like that when you think something and you think something, and
when it comes into reality.
You keep repeating it, and it all.
So the Global Consciousness Project basically tries to get as many people as it can around the world on a specific time on a specific day to focus on a certain thing.
Yeah.
And try and change a random number generator,
right?
To stop being random, to start being sequential.
Yeah. And
they've done it a couple of times, where it will be like 71, 43, 69, 27.
Yeah, but then you've got to sort of calculate what are the chances of that actually.
Well, yeah, but like that's the randomness of the jump. And then there's fucking whole things about like remote viewing. So people that will. They'll put a picture in a envelope and put it on top of a shelf, and then they'll ask someone to sit there and focus, these remote viewers to sit there and focus on it, and then they'll be able to tell what picture is in the...
Yeah, but the police have used that as well in the past.
Yeah, the CIA used it.
Yeah.
There's been
it's
CIA funded, it is used.
Yeah.
Because they used it, what did they use it to do? They used it to find a Russian submarine. You think a fucking Russian sub in the middle of the ocean somewhere, and they got a couple of remote viewers to sort of try and pinpoint where it was, and they sent some sensors out there. Oh, fuck me, yeah, it's there.
I mean, that is quite powerful.
Yeah, that's quite a high, like, oh, it's just random, it's just chance, but...
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, that's a million miles away from decorating.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's.
Like I say, well, I've been off, so I ain't done much fucking decorating. I'll tell you what. So last week's podcast would have just been a shitty rental that we'd done top to bottom.
Yeah.
Nothing particularly fun going on there. It was amphibian wall ceiling woodwork, a couple of spray plaster ceilings. Yeah.
That's why we should have bought the good, the bad, and the ugly back.
Decking. Some railings, which was. Okay.
What?
Was she good?
Good. Ah, good. Yeah, I got good. Spring this on me, right? I been talking to Georgia from Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Nailed for Trades or something, she calls herself. She's there sorting out marketing for tradespeople. If you don't know who she is or what she does, put in Marshmallow on Facebook and you'll find her. And she's there supporting marketing for trades. Brilliant woman.
Yep.
Great idea. I won a competition recently to have my marketing sort of reviewed. She did.
Was your entry into the competition on the back of the ticket? Did you write, I'll talk about it in the podcast as well?
No, I didn't say that. But no, I will do because, like I say,
similar to the competition we done for the sprayer.
No, because she's been brilliant. She looked over all my marketing stuff and just sort of give me some real good advice. So yeah, it's get on there, get on like I say, the only one I can find is Marshmallow. So yeah, get on that. That's my good. She's been really good for me. What's your good?
What is my good?
What can we
no,
meet today?
nothing's ever good.
Yes,
Like
there is.
shit.
We had a good day today.
Yeah, we had an alright day, apart from being outside.
Yeah. Trying to predict the weather.
I don't know what my good would be. I've got next week off. That's my good.
Oh, great.
What's your my bad?
Yeah.
My bad is shitty, greasy fucking kitchens. That's my bad. You know, you got to like you know. We're all fucking water based now and don't really touch oil all that much. We touch a little bit of bin for the shellac sort of thing, but that's about it. That's all we touch, really, oil based. Still got to keep a bottle of white fucking spirit in the van for cleaning the tops of kitchen units because it was greasy and shitty and tape wasn't fucking sticking.
Don't Virasol get through it.
I'd run out of Virasol at the time. I got 10 more litre of it now at home. But,
Yeah.
What's your ugly?
Bad.
Oh yeah, you're bad. Sorry.
What's my bad? Oh, my bad. Customers constantly phoning me up. Where are you? Where are you? Where are...
Well, I've told 4 of you I'm going to start on the same day, so one of the 3 of you is going to have to fuck off.
Where are you? Yeah, maybe it's down to my bad time management, but for fuck's sake.
I mean, I don't know how you can say when you got bad time management when you've got a 2021 wall planner here, fresh in
rolled up
in the packaging.
It seems a shame to open it now, doesn't it?
A full
October.
75p, yeah. I mean, you might be able to use the last third of it. You can chop it off from that down here.
Oh, good that way. Yeah.
You can have 3 rows.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
I'm under pressure.
You're
Max
on your
is
own.
fucked off. £120 a day. Max, you still £120 a day? You're fucking robbing them. Keep going, mate.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah, fuck's sake. You're going to get found out soon, but keep going. Ugly?
Ugly. I don't know. Yeah.
It's ugly. Weather.
Yeah, no, weather's been quite nice the last couple of weeks.
I know,
hasn't it?
but it's good. Yeah, I mean that's why we're working tomorrow, isn't it? To try and get this
Yeah.
bloody outside done.
There you go. That's my ugly. I got forced into work on a Saturday.
Oh, what's my ugly?
I got another good to jump in there.
Go on then.
Something I was quite proud of.
Yeah.
Is that you turned to me today and said, "I love the smell of your van. It smells like a proper old decorator."
It does, yeah.
And I was like, "What? White spirit and fags?"
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
It's got that smell. I don't know. It's just if you go past an old decorator's van, there's definitely a smell of white spirit.
Yeah, always smells of spirit.
It's just got that smell. It's not so much fags. It's
That's
just
why
got
I think I can be an international drug smuggler because I just open up a couple of tubs of white spirit in the back. Mate, it just always smells of white spirit.
Yeah, it's just got that smell like an old. I don't know why it shouldn't have, but it has.
Yeah.
It's just got that. It's got the spirit of old decorator in the back.
Tell you what that is. That's like 1 part fags.
Yeah.
1 part white spirit in the back.
No, it's definitely more than 1 part white spirit.
Like I was 3 parts white spirit in the back, and just a little dash, just a tiny little dash,
Yeah.
of piss spilling out of the top of kettles when I'm driving home. More than once has happened in a smelly old dust sheet that's got covered in piss.
Where we're working today, the customer went out, didn't he?
Yeah, the first thing he done was rinse his fucking toilet.
He said, "I'm going out." He said, "I'll be about 20 minutes." Great,
Perfect.
So I dived in there. I had coffee at flipping tea break, so I thought that went straight through. So I went in there, fucking downloaded that, and then. And then come out, and Ryan said, "Oh, where's the toilet?" I said, "It's in there to the right." So yeah.
And then I deposited my Costa coffee and coffee that he gave us as well. You're fucking right there, now. Why does it smell of fucking shite?
No, I found the rosemary and mint
nice.
room fragrance fresher, or whatever it's called itself.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll put that in there. So we're all good on that front. But,
Next week, send us some fucking emails, please, to nextformike@gmail.com.
And don't
Also,
forget the Google sheet.
Yeah, the Google form as well. That's on our Instagram. If you go onto our Instagram, it's in the bio there somewhere. I think it's also on the Facebook forum somewhere as well. And you fuckers have stopped using that. Please send us fucking content. Please.
Otherwise, you're going to get this shit every week.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to regurgitate more fucking Mysterious Universe content. And we're eventually going to get sued by 2 fucking Aussies. So...
Yeah, and you only have yourself to blame.
Yeah. Also, I got can you fill for half a second?
So yeah,
please?
what else? What's happening next week? Well,
hopefully I'll be. Oh no, I'm not
you
working
got the week
next
off.
week,
Yeah, so next week. Yeah, you've
Next
definitely
week
got to
is
send
gonna be
content because
even-
next week could be even worse.
Next week, I'm just going to be reading entire threads from Painter's Pit Stop.
But all we'll be doing is building up to the P&D show. So maybe we'll find a few suppliers and say,
oh no, because the week after will be Halloween, won't it?
yeah.
We'll be doing Halloween special. There you go. Start sending us in. Have you had any spooky stories from?
Oh yeah, good
Or
idea.
for jobs, you ever encountered ghosts, or you ever had a little feeling?
I'll tell you what we do. We might do a competition for the
Yeah,
Best-
for the winner.
best scary story.
Oh, I had a really good idea for competition earlier. I completely
you?
forgot. Yeah. Don't
Maybe
worry.
we'll talk about that later then. Right?
Yeah. I got a message from my friend Dom.
He's in Australia.
He's in Australia.
Is he still there?
And he said, catching up on Eps, I don't live in fucking Sydney. Who do you think I am? I think he lives in Canberra. So,
Right.
yeah.
Was it the capital of Australia? Isn't it?
I think so, yeah. But I think they change it every couple of years.
Do they?
Yeah, I think they change it to the state capital. They changed the capital of the country to a state capital.
Why?
I don't fucking know. It's all upside down and backwards there, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Who the fuck knows? Also, I got this. I found this the other day on the App Store, which I've been meaning to use for ages now, but is. Oh, where is? Oh.
Shit, that sounds bollocks. What the?
For what?
What?
What do you mean?
What?
Laps the steering wheel here.
Why are we using this?
What do you mean? We are behind process.
Why are you the only one fucking laughing? What are we laughing about?
It's a Kimi Räikkönen soundboard. For what?
God.
Hey, I try and find those ones that I fucking.
Oh, God.
This one.
Hey! Hey!
Because have you seen the video where they're pushing him down the pit lane?
No.
And he goes, they've not given him either his gloves or his steering wheel, and he's just going,
Laps the steering wheel.
"Hey, hey, gloves, steering wheel, gloves, hey."
Yeah. Right. There's other people listening to this. It's not just for your amusement.
The only problem is it comes up with ads every fucking 3 presses.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's a few people.
Oh,
That are
sorry
Kiwi fans
for
out there.
that. Ryan's self-indulgent moment there.
I'm allowed to. This is my own little soapbox here.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my own little green crate. Stand on and shout about things. Hey!
At TJ Paint and Decorating on Instagram.
You fucking know by now. I don't even care anymore. Yeah, send us emails,
Yeah.
drop us Google forms.
Yeah.
We're on Instagram. I don't really fucking check Facebook because I can get fucked. Dad's on Facebook all the time, so go on Facebook for him.
Yeah.
Probably better off messaging me on Instagram.
And don't forget that next week Ryan's off, so we do need content next
yes,
week.
please send us emails, please.
I'm on and outside, so the chances are the.
I'm gonna throw
Oh,
it
yeah,
at his
they
game
listen,
in the
Ryan. We've got
fucking-
messages coming through already. Yeah.
Who's Jill?
Hey?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Hey?
Jill?
Mum! All of these are just fucking. Oh man,
It's
you have
shit, innit?
so many notifications. What?
Yeah. So
You are a proper old man, ain't you? Holy shit! How'd you deal with that many notifications all the time?
So yeah, I'm off next. On outside next week, so it could be raining a lot. So I probably won't have anything either. So it's down to you guys.
Yeah, guys,
Get in touch.
Please help us out.
Yeah. So take care.
Yeah, all right, in a bit. Bye. Back
Okay.
again. We're recording.
Are we still on there?
Yeah, Colin messaged you, I think.
Oh, did he?
That's it. Let me just. No, hi, paid listeners. I'm just going to send them because I accidentally opened WhatsApp and I opened WhatsApp to my missus messages, and if I ignore her, she'll go fucking mad.
Why should? Oh, yeah, she's probably asking where you are. Are we recording?
Yeah, we are recording.
Oh, Colin sent me a video. I don't know what he's.
Oh. Do you like that video I showed you the other day? Oh God.
You've probably seen it. Colin, thanks for that video. He sent me a picture of this wristwatch, and when you press play, it zooms out, and it's a massive, great cock.
I mean, it is a nice big cock.
Yeah, that'd fucking hurt someone. That would.
Yeah.
Cheers, Carl.
Split you
Thanks
in
for that. Yes.
Oh, I don't know what I got for the extras either. Really, much of fuck all or nothing for no one.
No, we got that fucking Leanne bitch.
Oh yeah, I get really annoyed with people texting and driving, or like just being on their phones and driving. It winds me up.
Which is fair enough.
I shouted at a bloke out my window the other day because I could see in his wing mirror that he was looking down, texting on his phone. He had his window down, so I shouted out my window, "Get off your fucking phone!"
What do you
And
say?
he sort of shot up and looked, and then
Yeah.
and pulled over, and he gave me a thumbs up as he was going past. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, fucking right." I
Yeah.
tell you what, as well, coppers went past about 30 seconds later down the road as well.
So you saved him, really?
Yeah,
Done him a favour.
but there's nothing. Well, just get off your fucking phone.
So
So I said a message basically.
now what's she called? Let's fucking.
What do you mean, mate? I can't be asked to make a big deal out of things. I don't think it's that bad.
Well, for start, any woman that fucking tries to decorate in hot pants